for command center. So it's doing something tricky. Meanwhile, Quasimodo again going with the non-traditional, leaving the entryway wide open. I guess it's because he does tend to go immortal heavy. I don't understand how he comes out of those battles so well. He put his forges up later than our opponent in the last game, and he upgraded a little bit slower, and yet because he kept it up, oh, it's a cute little move. Apparently there's a hole there. Thank you, Tsunagi, for pointing that out. And Probe dies! Oh! First kill of the game. Let's open it up. No. Units killed 1. Boom. First kill of the game. Goes to Tsunagi. So right now, we have what is basically the bane of all casters' existence, particularly when they're by themselves. There isn't a whole lot going on in the game. There are decisions being made, such as gas timing, such as when worker production is stopped. This I always like to do. Look, he's got 1 mule. And he's almost keeping up. And we got poor SCV dies. Tsunagi is going with the Marauder with the concussive shell upgrade while building a factory with a tech lab on it. Not sure. I think this starport's gonna go up here. Odd that there would be such a distance, but going tanks against Protoss is pretty rare. I'm not saying that it's not possible, not useful sometimes, but it is indeed rare. So now we have Quasimodo coming out with the aggression so that Tsunagi has to stay up in his base, hidden away, not doing anything. He's going to be warping in the forward pylon. We got a sentry coming that's warped in early so he can build up energy. Hopefully he'll have 2 force fields available for the fight. And I say hopefully, and I twinge a little bit because I prefer Terran, personally. If I'm watching a game, I like to see Terran win. I do. It's more fun. I don't know why. It's terrible of me. Oh, he gets himself sandwiched. Does a little bit of stutter stepping, but really probably it was less effective than just standing there. Loses his entire army while only killing 1 zealot and only forcing his opponent to waste 1 force field. Meanwhile, he throws down a desperation bunker. Never fun. This Marauder is having fun right now. On the high ground, we see the Quasimodo has stopped producing probes. He's got both of his Nexus almost full saturation. He's 4-gating. I would too after seeing that kind of thing happen. Right now, the bunker goes down, but we don't have anybody repairing it. We got 1 guy repairing it. We got 2, 3, 4. Oh, the bunker's going to stay alive. Yes! Terran may hold. Terran holds, ladies and gentlemen. I think I got way too loud. Alright. Sorry for everyone's ears there. It's bad form. But I'm learning in a live environment. We had 3 pylons going down here because we don't want to get supply blocked, and we don't want him to be able to stop us. The additional range on this bunker being particularly helpful. Supply depot going down. Having this little gap here, though, is very dangerous for Terran players. That's why if you do this, I like to see a supply depot that can be laid down. It allows the Zealot to get up here, which gives the Stalkers vision, which allows them to just maim you. We're still going with the 4-gate pressure because, well, Protoss should be way ahead. But that engagement where Tsunagi was able to repair his bunker, fantastic. He's going to have Stim done. He's going to have Siege Tech done. He's really doing just about everything right now, except if I were him, I would be throwing down another bunker. I don't know if that's the right choice, but it does make you feel more comfortable. And now we see Quasimodo, even though fully committed to this, can go ahead and expand because his opponent's not going anywhere. And he doesn't have any drops incoming. Oh, loses 1 zealot. But now he's learned that his opponent does have siege tech, and he's gonna go ahead and walk away. And oh, with the ninja skills, unintentionally sees sees the dropship but doesn't really see it. And Tsunagi with the late reactions. Oh no! And this drop should be devastating if Quasimodo doesn't pull. We see... Oh! Tsunagi with this stim, baby. Come on, stim! Yes! Gets a lot of probes now. Run. Run away. Run away. Yeah, good man. Ooh, 7 life. Man, that thing's being held together by duct tape and hopes. That's it. Luckily for Quasimodo, he had an entire other base that he can send his probes to. Now we've got drop one on over here on these pylons. And I don't think this is quite enough to supply bomb Quasimodo, which still nice because you force him to waste 300 minerals. He's got to invest in that instead of 3 zealots. We got a scan going down. He gets to see Quasimodo's entire army. Tsunagi just playing this bit out very nicely. Built another orbital in his base, so he's going to come out and land. He's really not going to be that far behind economically. That drop helping him also catch back up economically. We'll open up the units tab and see that indeed our Terran player actually has more workers, period, dot. We do have a lot of Chrono going on over here with a Protoss player. There he goes. He's laying it down. He heard me. He didn't. I shouldn't say that kind of thing because I don't know if people can tell that I'm joking. I also don't know if people can tell when I lower my voice like that. Tell is the wrong word. Here is the correct word. So now we have 4 medevacs on the field. We have another racks going down. We got some more supply depots. Quasimodo doesn't want to get supply blocked. He's got a few idle SCVs, but really, and he's not upgrading. Those are my only 2 complaints with him right now. Other than that, he held that attack. He expanded, kept up his production. He created a tank line. He harassed. He is just kind of sitting back. He would be nice to see him going out and getting a little bit more map vision, controlling the Zelnaga so he can see if his opponent's being cheeky and taking the gold. I would also like to see Quasimodo maybe leaving a zealot here or getting that observer out. Nope, he's can't because his robo facility's not quite done. It will be in just a moment. At the same time as Twilight counts when he lays down his first forge. Yes, I believe it is. He's taking his 4th gas as well. Going Immortal first. Clearly still afraid of an incoming attack. And really, with this force, Tsunagi could quite comfortably drop in one location and push in another and force his Protoss into a very uncomfortable position. However, Quasimodo tends to get very good engagements, at least he did in the semis. Fights that he should not win, he wins. And a lot of that, I think, comes down to his ability to have blink, have charge, have upgrades at pretty decent timing, a little late. Laying down a second forge at the same time they start some +1 attacks. Chrono boosting out that blink. Knows the value of upgrades from Protoss, and that is key. If you are Protoss, you have to understand that No, I'm sorry, that's really too annoying. As a Protoss player, you will notice that each one of your units is a higher supply than each one of Terran or Zerg's units. So you have to monopolize on the value of each of those units to a greater extent. And so upgrades become exponentially more useful for Protoss than they do for any other race. What evens that out for Terran? The medevac. Your Protoss player going up against Terran? Oh no, he loaded up the Marauders in the dropship that's gonna die. 7 life? No! These Marauders are on a suicide mission! No! God. Poor guys. And I got 2 out again. And this guy, he only gets 1 kill for it. But really, that was 5. Just slaughtered some Marauders. These medevacs are just chilling in case those SCVs need to be healed. And right now, we kind of have an entente. We're just like, alright, we're going to go ahead and increase our army sizes, and I'm going to surreptitiously take a drink because not all that much excitement is going on. We might have a third going up. We will. See over in Tsunagi's base that he's run out of minerals in his main. The same can almost be said for Quasimodo, but again, the Terran player has had more workers throughout the game, and so he's mining out at a quicker rate than Quasimodo. And Quasimodo is putting his third down ahead of Tsunagi, so I think that we're just going to see a two-base, kind of all in. I'm going to say two-base pressure out of Tsunagi. Like to see him scout that Quasimodo has set up that third. But either way, we're about to see a pretty epic engagement. Or at least I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Oh, he sieges up back there. No, siege up here. Yes, yes, come forward. Siege now, though. Siege. Oh, yeah, no, he's not going to siege at all. Or he is, and that's actually not very useful. This tank's not doing anything for you. These tanks aren't doing anything for you now. They attack pretty fast on their own, but just with the stims and the rate of healing that's going on, and just the lag, so sorry. I'll try and show you more since I can't move the screen very quickly. We see that this is all that's left for Quasimodo, and Tsunagi is sieging him up as if it's a TBT. He's just pushing him back up. Stepping his siege tanks up little by little. He's going to siege one up here, or all of them. Oh, this Colossus comes at a critical time. Oh, Tsunagi says, I don't like that, and goes up there, chases it away. We have Congrats to Tsunagi, holding up the full gate, and when you're ahead, you're further ahead. Quasimodo taking a gamble, going with that expansion, instead of investing in more troops. Didn't have any vision of Tsunagi and was more or less completely caught by surprise when he's got a huge Marine medevac siege tank ball just at his doorstep. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that puts our Terran player, well, he was Terran that time, he's playing as random, but that puts Quasimodo up. No, I'm sorry. So there we had Quasimodo asking for Zelmaga Caverns, which we haven't seen since I think season 4 on the ladder. So the second map is going to be Ohana. Ohana, which is a very new map. Ohana Ellie. Blizzard variant, because again, that's what this tournament is about. It's about playing on Blizzard map pool maps. To get used to playing on them so that people can't surprise you with weird cheeses, and so that you can just play a real honest straight up game, or so that you can learn how to cheese somebody else or how to get those victories. It's not all about cheese, I shouldn't say that. It is very much just about getting familiar with the maps and having practice games at a competitive level that is essentially equivalent to what you would have on the ladder. We have our opponents being very excited. And me saying good luck as 3, 2, 1, 0. BNet tries to lag out, but it doesn't manage to, and we begin the loading phase. Quasimodo v Tsunagi. Protoss v Terran on Ohana LE. Really quick, gonna flash up the overlay. Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty. Look at it. You can look for me at any of those places. My name is OrD. ORD. It's also Matt, but look for me as OrD. Now back to the game. To what everybody wants to see. Production tab open. Got the names up top, and we see in the upper left-hand side, the only place he can be, Tsunagi, our blue Terran player. Then in the lower right, The only other starting position on